Electrify my body and you're making me feel like I'm so electric. Everything you do is making me blow, blow, blow. Don't know what to do about it, can't seem now to live without it. All I wanna do is just no, no, no. You suffocate my mind and now my atmosphere is crowded, and you being here is making me blow, blow, blow. You penetrate my space and now I'm looking out of place and you're making it.
What's up, lovely people of YouTube? This is Jake from HookahRev.com bringing you episode number 4 of Ask Jake. A little bit of changes here. My complaint and a lot of your guys' complaints was that these Ask Jakes have been getting a little bit too lengthy, and I'm going to agree with you there. It's hard for me to sit through a 12-minute video without frame changes every 4 seconds, but I do not have the resources to be able to do that, nor do I want to edit that many clips in. Every 4 seconds grabs your attention, by the way. Check that out next time you watch a movie. A newer movie. But, yeah, okay, this week, 3 questions. I'm going to be doing 3 questions, that's how I'm going to shorten it. I'm actually considering just doing 1 question a week, because it makes it more searchable on YouTube. For instance, if you had a question on why do I have to light my coals on a coil burner, I can make that the title instead of you having to not really know what you're getting into with the Ask Jakes, and I figure maybe that's a little bit better of a way to answer the questions. So I'm going to make a comment below, or I'm going to post a comment below, and you give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. If you don't, thumbs down on the comment, not on the video. If you like the video, thumbs up. So yeah, let's go right into it. Question number 1. I went back and forth on this a lot in the past, right in the beginning stages. I just could not get it right. I had no idea. Some people like to use 1 sheet of heavy duty. Some people like to use 1 sheet of regular duty. Some people like to use 1 heavy, 1 regular, 2 heavy. There's so many different combinations. Now, as much as I'd like to think that it's preference, but I do load a lot of bowls per day, not just for myself. And what I've found to be the most fail-safe, I personally use Reynolds regular. You don't have to use a name brand. Almost all foil is pretty much the same. So just get a regular duty foil, use 2 sheets. Shiny side down. I'm actually going to answer this as a 2-part question since we have more time, because we're not going to be answering 5 questions this week. So shiny side down. Why? Because when you cook, where do you isolate the heat? You want to cook the food so the the shiny side is pointing towards what you're trying to cook. And in this case, we're cooking tobacco, so shiny side down. That's the only logical explanation I have for that. So use 2 regular sheets. I personally use Reynolds. It's cheap to buy in bulk. Whatever you can get your hands on, pretty much. 1 heavy duty tends to burn it kind of awkward, a little bit harsher than 2 regular sheets. 2 heavy duty sheets is overkill and you're not going to get enough cooking going there. 1 regular sheet, I find that you're going to burn the hell out of your hookah. So 2 regular sheets works best for me. This is up to a lot of personal preference, but it comes down to personal preference. It really does. So there's a lot of great hoses out there. The Narbiche, the Namor, the House of Smokes, KM hoses, all exceptional hoses. Now, if you like the look of those, go for it. I mean, they're all advertised as washable. By now, any of the mainstream hoses, you're going to know if they're not actually washable or not. A lot of the KM hoses, they aren't washable, just because they are made with cardboard in the handle, and cardboard and water don't mix very well together. So the draw on all the mainstream hoses, like what I mentioned, the Narbiche, the Namor, and KM hoses, they're all pretty comparable. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say that one is superior to the other. Now, it's the build quality and what you like, and what pretty much just what and who you want to support. So they're all great hoses. You've seen from a lot of my videos that I use this one. Why? Because the draw is comparable to those hoses, and it's about $5 to buy, and it's washable and completely reusable. I like to use these because when I do a lot of reviews, I have to not ghost my hookah so I can give you an accurate review. So I wash this out, and every time I wash it out, I don't get a lot of ghosting. I'm not going to say I don't get any ghosting, but I don't get a lot of ghosting. So the draw on these are incredible. The draw on the other hoses are incredible. I tend to find that these are more durable through washes. However, a lot of the other washable hoses, I've even found, even though they are completely washable, they're going to fade over time. I know the build quality on the Namor has gone down a little bit, a lot, but yeah, I mean my Narbiche has served me well. So I don't want to say that that is the best one out there, but any of the fully washable Egyptian hoses, definitely the Narbiche is a good one. The Namor has, in the beginning, it was my favorite hose, but it's not on my top list anymore, just based on the new product that's out. The Razan hose is also very good too. But yeah, again, it's just up to preference. Just get a good washable hose, reputable. Those are pretty much the 4 names. Hookah John's Narbiche hose. Gosh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm completely spacing out. Hookah John's Narbiche hose, the Razan hose, the Namor hose from Hookah Shisha, and let's put the fancy hose up there. And then of course the KM and Egyptian fully washable hoses. I would say any of those are going to be the best bet. What you want to stay away from are the generic Chinese or Maya hoses that you get. They're terrible. Please stay away from those. It's going to kill your entire session. Wait, there was a second part to this question. That's right, the diffuser. It's supposed to smooth out your smoke. It's supposed to work wonders. It's supposed to be a magic lamp. It's got a lot of promises, but it really serves one main purpose. It stabilizes your rig. Now, a big Clear Moon rig like this, with a nice big gauge hose, you're going to get a lot of vibration. The coals can sometimes vibrate off and knock themselves out, or you get closer to the bolt. What the diffuser does, it just smooths everything out. It basically goes from top of the bowl through the stem, airflow, and it diffuses into a lot of smaller bubbles rather than just the big bubbles. So it just really smooths it out. Now, does it really help you smooth out the smoke, or does it make it less harsh? Absolutely not. But it stabilizes it. I don't run a cam without it. Sometimes I do enjoy the sounds of the bubbles more, but it just quiets it out. So when you're watching a movie, it's a great product to put on your stem, because you're going to actually be able to smoke while the quiet talking scenes. That's why a lot of you have complained, I don't have enough water in my vase. Do I even have water in my vase? What am I doing? It's because I have a diffuser. Look how quiet. I assure you my water level is proper, but that's what it does, and that's why my hookah is so quiet. Final question. You see how fast this was? I'm liking this so much better, and I hope you guys are too. Why do you purge the hookah? That is an excellent question, because sometimes I even find myself asking myself that same question. I said myself a lot. Yeah, but why do you purge your hookah? Because you're pushing stale smoke out of the vase. That's why purge is so important, because if you let your hookah sit for a long time, not a long time, but a couple minutes, you got that smoke that you pulled. So like right now, I pulled hookah, I pulled smoke, I blew it out, but where's the rest of it? It's just sitting in the vase right here. When you purge it, it clears all of the stale smoke out, and you're getting fresh smoke in the next inhale. One of the weird habits that I have is every time I take a puff, I don't even notice it anymore, but I just purge automatically right off the bat. It's become a habit, but it's a good habit. It's not bad, but this is the important part. You always need to keep your purge clean too, because you will explode your hookah from the top. Water will go up into your stem if your purge is stuck and you blow too hard, and if you're not careful about it. So that is the main reason. Stale smoke, not good. This was Jake from HookahRev.com, bringing you episode number 4 of Ask Jake. Let me know, again, in the comments below, as to if you want just one question a week with the appropriate title, so you know what question it is. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, obviously. and this will make it easier for you to know if this question that question interests you. So again, I apologize. I am very sorry for you, or to you guys, for being late on this. I know I promise it every Monday, and I promise I will be diligent on it. But and many thanks to all of you. I just got slammed with the whole Black Friday orders, so got a lot of awesome hookahs and goodies coming out to everybody that ordered. Again, thank you. You kept me very busy. But yeah, every winner, you've been enjoying your $5 in reward points on HookahRev.com. So these three, or yeah, the three. I'm so delusional right now. It is so late. I don't know why I'm doing this at this time. But anyways, 3 users, you will get the $5 rewards. I will send you a YouTube message. Please respond so I know which account to credit. See you guys next time.